What's up, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Back for another Thursday night live. We here. Alright. You know I gotta go to the Facebook. You know I gotta go to Facebook really quick and add the stream over there. So as soon as you get up in here, hit that like button down below. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me go put this on the Facebook right real quick. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday. All right. Here we go. All right. Let me put a hashtag Snoop up in there. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Let's see. Snoop Doggy Dogg. All right. There we go. All right. We live on the channel. All right. We live on Facebook right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. It's another Thursday night. Thank you for joining another Thursday night live. Don't forget, hit that like button as soon as you join this stream. If you like these videos, hit that thumbs up as soon as you enter the stream. Thanks for joining. This week we're going to be talking about, we're going to revisit Snoop Doggy Dogg. We're going to revisit your boy Snoop Doggy Dogg. So today we're going to go over some information that Snoop has recently released on his Drink Champs episode. If you haven't watched the Drink Champs episode yet, go check it out. It's an interesting read, and it's an interesting listen. So go check it out whenever you have some time. Snoop Dogg goes on there, and he talks about a lot of different discussions. I see Jason's in the building. Jason, thanks for joining the stream. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget, y'all, as soon as y'all get up in here, hit that like button down below. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to 16 Bars, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe down below. So, we're going to revisit Snoop Doggy Dogg. You know we like Snoop Doggy Dogg over here. But we're going to revisit Snoop Doggy Dogg. Again, he just recently did his Drink Champs episode. So there was a lot of interesting pieces of information coming out for that. So we're going to talk about Snoop Doggy Dogg today. We're going to talk about, is Snoop doing too much? Is Snoop doing too much? Yes, there is something as too much. You know, you're doing your part. You're doing a little bit more. You're doing a little bit extra. We're going to talk about, is Snoop Dogg doing too much? Also, there are rumblings. Again, when you see the Drink Champs episode, you'll understand. There are rumblings of a Death Row Records, Bad Boy Records collaboration. I'm asking you guys today, what do you think is going to happen with this collaboration? What is Snoop Dogg up to? What is Puffy up to? What are they collaborating to do? Are they going to do a Verzuz? Because you know there is a Verzuz coming up that is a label Verzuz. It hasn't been announced who the labels are, but there is a label Verzuz coming up. So is Puffy and Snoop going to do a Death Row Records versus Bad Boy Records? Is Bad Boy and Death Row going to do a greatest of collaboration? Are they going to do a greatest hits album together? Are they going to do a compilation album? Are they going to do a tour? Are they going to do a Death Row versus Bad Boy album? I need y'all to hit the comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this tonight. What is going on with Snoop Doggy Dogg and Puff Daddy's collaboration? What is it going to be? What do you think it's going to be? Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. Again, I see Jason in the building. Jason, thanks for joining. I see Big Shug in the building. Big Shug, thanks for coming through. Salute. Michael Mascaro is here. Michael says, I'm here. Michael, you here? Thanks for coming through. NYC 187 is here. NYC 187, what's good? I see Crucialness TV. Crucialness TV is in the building. Thanks for coming through. So let's talk about Snoop Dogg. So as you can see on the screen, Snoop Dogg explained why he removed Death Row's catalog from DSPs, including Dr. Dre and The Chronic. So, you know me, I'm always thinking of some crazy stuff. But I'm going to give you Snoop Doggy Dogg's words. Okay, this is not me. This is not me just guessing stuff off the top of my head. I'm gonna give y'all some words, and then we're gonna go into Snoop Dogg's words himself. Okay, so you don't say Onslaught. This is the one that's putting this up there. Let me get the right clip for y'all. Hold on a second. I got the wrong clip there. Let me go. Here we go. Hit that like button down below as soon as you enter the stream. All right, so let me read this off here for you guys before we get into this. Okay, so Snoop Dogg made quite a big score after buying back Death Row Records and relaunching the legendary label. But some fans noticed some of the classic records from this time were missing from streaming services. The Dogg father explained in a recent interview that he intends to launch an app. So Snoop Dogg himself is gearing up to launch a Death Row app. Let's finish the quote. Where those classics will live. This is very important. This is very important. Exclusively. Okay, if you don't know what exclusively means, this is the only place you're going to find them. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. Snoop Doggy Dogg is planning to launch the Death Row app, where those classic albums are going to live exclusively. So that means that if you want to listen to those albums, and we're going to go into what the albums are, if you want to listen to those Death Row albums, they're only going to be available on the app. All right? Uncle Snoop was a recent guest on Drink Champs podcast with Nori and DJ EFN, naturally running through the Long Beach, California native, lengthy and still ongoing career. As has been noted in earlier episodes, Snoop elected to remove Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Doggy Style, The Dog Pound, Dog Food from Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music for streaming. I have to note, because I have Tidal, all of those albums are still on Tidal. Dr. Dre's Chronic album and the rest of Dr. Dre's catalog is on Tidal. Snoop Doggy Dogg's Doggy Style and Snoop Doggy Dogg's titles, they are still on Tidal. Dog Pound, Dog Food, and the other Dog Pound albums, those are still on Tidal. So it looks like he only took it off of iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Okay, so that's Snoop Dogg saying that he wants to put out an app where these Death Row albums are going to live exclusively. I'm going to put up another slide up here for you guys to take a look at. I'm going to read some comments just a few seconds. Some comments in the comment section. I'm going to go to some comments just a few seconds. Let's put this up here real quick, and then we can jump into the comments, yo. Hit that like button down below, y'all. All right, let me see what you're talking about. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Shook. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, NYC. Crucialness. Thank you. Jason got a comment. Jason, oh, Sarah's here. Sarah said, good afternoon, Sarah. Sarah's in the building. Thanks for coming through. Jason got a comment. Jason says, Snoop is doing too much. Warren G checked him because Snoop said he wrote his whole first album. And Daz checked him saying Nas was supposed to be on I Got My Mind Right, made up song, but Pac took him off. Untrue. Yes, if you watch the Drink Champs episode, Snoop did talk about that Nas verse, but later the next day, Daz did his own video, and Daz actually explained what happened with the record, why Nas, Pa, why everything happened, and Daz actually played the song. All right, so Daz played the verse. If you want to hear the verse, Check out Daz. Daz has a video up. Daz explained exclusively what happened. So, yep, that's true, Jason. Michael Moscaro has a comment. Michael Moscaro says Snoop is a known liar. LOL. All right, let's get into this, y'all. Let's get into this. So, Snoop wants to open up a Death Row app where he wants to have Death Row Records albums only available on that app. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, Onslaught, yo, Tree, that's a good thing. They're gonna own their masters. They're gonna own their publishing. They're gonna get more money for the album. I'm not questioning that. I'm not questioning you owning your own, getting more money for your songs, getting your publishing, owning your. I have no problem with that. The problem that I have is we already have multiple apps available. All right, so we have the Apple iTunes, Apple Music, which you can download on your smartphones now for free. And if you want to get Apple Music is currently $10 a month. When you go into Apple Music, there are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of albums available. How many Death Row albums does Snoop have that he's in charge of? How much of those albums are going to be available on that app? How much is he going to charge us per month for that app? What does he have? 5? He owns 5 Death Row albums? 10? 15? 20 Death Row albums? Apple Music right now, you can pay $10 for Apple Music per month. Spotify, right around the same price. You can pay $10 Spotify. Spotify literally has thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of albums to choose from to listen to. Pandora has a free version with the commercials, and there's also a $5 version if you don't want the commercials. Google Play, $10 per month. Google Play again, we all know Google, everybody Googles. There are thousands, you know what I mean. You have Tidal. Tidal, starting price, you can go for the $10 plan, or if you want better quality, there's the $20 plan on there. And again, you go onto Tidal, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of albums available to listen to for that $10 per month. Y'all know I'm not into streaming. I hate streaming music. I do it, but I totally hate streaming music. I love physical copies. I'm a physical copies guy. I'm going to go out. I'm going to buy my album. I'm going to own my album. I'm going to put my album in and listen to it whenever I want to listen to it. I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay Snoop every month to listen to my album. Okay, I love CDs. You guys know this. How many Death Row albums are going to be available on this app when Snoop launches that app? How much is Snoop going to charge for that app? Hit the comments down below. I want to know how many of you are okay with this. How many of you are happy Snoop is doing this? I want to know how many of you are concerned about this. Hit the comments down below. Let me hit some comments. Again, I'm going to go back to Michael. Michael says Snoop is a known liar. I don't know about that, Michael. I don't know about that. Sarah says, good afternoon, all. Diamond Onyx is in the building. Diamond, thanks for coming through. You know how we do. Diamond says, salute to you all. Diamond Onyx says, $14.99 per month, huh? For the dogs plus. Okay, Diamond, I'm just guessing. That $14.99, that's just a guess, Diamond. I'm not saying that's what it is. We're going to go into it later. From what I've seen from Snoop, from what he's shown us so far, I think the app is going to be $14.99 plus. Thank you for that, Sarah. Diamond, Sarah says, good evening, Diamond. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve as well. Sarah says, has Snoop been talking to Netflix? Good luck. Again, Sarah, again, I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm just guessing it's going to be $15 or more. All right? So don't quote me on it just yet. Diamond says, Sarah, hey, thanks. Bunches love. Friday on the way. Yep. Everybody's saying hello in the chat. All right, beautiful. Let me go down some more. I see G Mafia is here. Brooklyn's in the building. Brooklyn, what's good? G Mafia is here. G Mafia said, what's good, Jason? Brooklyn is here. We got Diamond Onyx says 15 bucks is a bit much. It should be about $10 monthly. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Sarah says, you're welcome, Diamond. Hopefully you have a good weather over the weekend. And Jason says, what's up to G Mafia? So I see some of you saying $10 is okay. Okay, all right. Let's go into another slide. Let's go into another slide here. All right. So hit that like button down below if you're here. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Now, we've had Snoop on the show previously. Okay, we had Snoop. We had Snoop on here previously, and we talked about how we feel about Snoop taking Death Row Records into the metaverse. I thought it was a bad idea. I still think it's a bad idea. Snoop is taking Death Row into the NFT space. And some weeks ago, we talked about Snoop Dogg's new comic books. Remember we talked about the comic books. The comic books were priced at $150 each. $150 each, the comic books were priced at when Snoop Dogg launched, I think it's 7 comic books. He entered into the NFT space. Comic books, $150. Well, I have some updated news for you guys. If you can see on the screen right there, this is one of the 7 comic books that Snoop Dogg has released in the NFT market. Digital comic books, not physical. These are digital releases. As you can see, the books are going for $1,500. So, not only did he start off with these NFTs being $150, now you can see, if you guys don't believe what I'm saying, it's right there on the screen, $1,500, and you can see the owner's tag. The owner's tag is on the screen. That's the person that owns the NFT, the person that owns the token. The person that owns it, they have their number where they can sign in and check their NFT. They want to sell it to somebody else, they can sell you that token. So that's the owner. There's another book up on the screen. Take a look at it. Take a look at the screen. Take a look at the screen. Take a look at what the going price for this comic book is. Take a look at what the going price for Snoop Doggy Dogg's NFT digital comic book. I said at the beginning, if Snoop Dogg drops an app, if Snoop Dogg drops a Death Row app, I said $14.99. I said $14.99 is what it's going to cost, because Tidal is around $10, $15, $20. Spotify is around $10. Google Play is around $10. Apple Music is around $10. Pandora is $5, right around $10. I'm guessing $14.99 for the Death Row app. But this is what Snoop Doggy Dogg is bidding and charging for a digital comic book. Is Snoop Dogg doing too much? The question I asked y'all at the top is Snoop Dogg doing too much? Snoop, all we want is the music. Give us the music. Let's listen to the music. But you know what? Everybody wants different things. I need to hear from y'all. I'm going to hit the comments right now. I need to hear from you. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with the Death Row app? Are you okay with the Death Row albums only being available on the Death Row app? I just showed you what Snoop Dogg said. I'm going to show you some more. He says these albums are going to be available exclusively on the app. How many albums does Death Row, does Snoop own? Is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 15? Is it 20? Am I paying $5, $10, $15, $20 per month to listen to 10 albums? I'm going to hit the comments. You guys hit the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me see what's going on in the comment section here. Thanks for coming through, everybody. Let me go back up to G Mafia. G Mafia has a comment. G Mafia says, I don't do the app stuff. I stick to cassettes and CDs and download engines. G Mafia, I wish I could be like you, man. They got me with the app, G Mafia, man. They got me with the app. I got the Tidal app. I'm G Mafia, I'm a CD guy. I'm a CD guy. I love buying my CDs, but Best Buy doesn't carry CDs anymore. I used to pick up all my CDs at Best Buy. Best Buy stopped selling CDs, physical CDs. Target stopped selling physical CDs. Only way I can find physical CDs now is either on Amazon, and even that, some artists are not releasing physical CDs anymore. So, G Mafia, they got me, man. I tried, G Mafia. I tried to stick to CDs, but I got the Tidal app, G Mafia, for almost 2 years now, man. I gotta say, man. Thanks for that, G Mafia. Big Shug got a comment. Big Shug said, I still want to see a Death Row clothing line from Snoop. Facts. I'll definitely buy some Snoop stuff. Big Shug, I like that. Diamond Adams said, let me go tap in with the like. Hit the likes, yo. Tracy is here. Tracy Sandy is here. Ooh, Trinidad and Tobago. Tracy Sandy, thanks for joining the stream. Diamond says, bless up to the former artist, a.k.a. Prince. His anniversary date of his passing. Rest in peace, Prince. Sarah is a big Prince fan. So I know Sarah is probably wearing a Prince jersey today. Rest in peace to Prince, one of the best that ever did it. I didn't know that, Diamond. Thank you for that information. And Prince was one of those people that was very instrumental in owning your music. Prince was very big on artists owning their music. So I'm going to put another slide up before I go back into the comments. I'll come back in the comments. Give me a second, y'all. Let me put another slide up here. We didn't finish talking about this. We're going to finish talking about this just a second. Because I know some of y'all are asking, Onslaught, Snoop's going to have all the albums on there. $10, $15 is nothing. Snoop's going to have all the albums. We're going to go into that just a second. G Mafia has a comment. G Mafia says, I'm glad Snoop is giving back to his former Death Row mates, RBX, Warren G, Lady of Rage, Sam Sneed, Joel, Danny Boy, Dog Pound Gangsters, and Nate Dogg's family. Shout out to Snoop for that. I saw Joel on an episode of one of those, I think it's the Art of Dialogue or something, and she had on the Snoop Dogg bomber jacket. That bomber jacket is hard. But yeah, G Mafia, let me read that again. That's a nice comment. G Mafia said, I'm glad Snoop is giving back to his fellow Death Row mates. And he lists a bunch of names here. RBX, Warren G, Lady of Rage, shout out Lady of Rage. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff. Rock on with your band. Sam Sneed, Joel, Danny Boy, DPG. Y'all know how I'm DPG, man. You know Daz and Corrupt. Shout out to Daz and Corrupt and Nate Dogg's family. Thank you for that. Let me hit some more comment. Diamond Onyx says, what the? Sarah has a Diamond Onyx said, that money for a book? Yes. Yes, Diamond. Yes. Sarah has a comment. Sarah said, I still can't believe Prince is gone. The loss still hurts. Yeah, Prince. I normally think of Michael Jackson a lot as well. Like it's sad that these talented men didn't get to see their old age. So rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Rest in peace, Prince. Diamond Onyx says, damn, 1,500. Big Shug said, nah, homie, he tripping on this crap. Sarah says, don't forget Ye's new device for his music is really out there. Yes, also, we're going to go into that too. I got a segment on what we're going to be doing later on when all of these artists start to put out their own apps. Thank you for that, Sarah. Thank you. You thinking today, Sarah. I see you, Sarah. I see you. I got that on my list. Michael Mascara says, YouTube has everything Death Row for free. LOL. Shout out to YouTube, man. I'll feel you on that. Big Shug said he could have created an app with just Death Row music only. Okay, so that is what he is intending to do. Big Shug, he is intending to make his own app with Death Row Records. I'm going to put another slide up here and we're going to read this. I'm going to read through the. I have two slides I want you guys to go through with me. Let's read this right here. Give me a second. Let me get it up on my screen. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, so he says, Snoop explained, the first thing I did was snatch all the music off those platforms traditionally known to people, because those platforms don't pay. And again, I have Tidal, Dr. Dre's album, Chronic, and some of Dr. Dre's 2000, they are on Tidal. The Dog Pound's album, Dog Food, and the rest of the Dog Pound album, they are also available on Tidal. Snoop Dogg's catalog is available on Tidal. So I think that Snoop only took them off of Spotify, Amazon Music, and iTunes. He pulled them from those. But if you have Tidal, still available there. All right, and like G Mafia said, or Michael Muscara said, they're available on YouTube. So she said, and those platforms get millions and millions and millions of streams, and nobody gets paid other than the record labels. So what I wanted to do is snatch my music off, create a platform, which is something similar to Amazon, Netflix, Hulu. It'll be a Death Row app. And then the music in the meantime will live in the metaverse. So Snoop is trying to create an app where he can have music, movies, stuff available on the app. You download the app, you pay a subscription fee to the app, and you get to view those products. My question is, how much material is he going to have available for that paid app? Let's finish this. It appears that Snoop's position is one of several artists in the industry share, and it is his aim to make sure that he gets the most bang for his buck over his label's existing and future catalog. I want to put up a different slide up here. I have a very important slide I have to put up. Give me a second. This is a very important one I want us to go through. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's put this up here. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Hit that like button down below, y'all. Give me a second here. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. This is it right here. I got it. Okay. Let's go. All right. Okay, all right, so I'm going to read this one here to you guys right now. I got to turn my phone off. Give me a second, y'all. All right, let's go back into this slide right here. So, according to Billboard, the rapper entrepreneur has finalized a deal to purchase the iconic Imprints recording catalog. The news comes just weeks after Snoop confirmed he had purchased the Death Row brand from MNRK the NYC music company that acquired the label back in 2013. So MNRK, they owned the Death Row name back in 2013, and Snoop purchased it from them. Okay? Through the terms of the catalog deal have not been disclosed, it was previously reported that Snoop's acquisition will not include some of Death Row's most popular records. Dr. J's The Chronic, Tupac All Eyes on Me, the Don Illuminati album. Okay, let me go back to that, all right? So, even though Snoop has acquired Death Row Records, there are still some albums that he does not have, okay? All right, let's move on. Billboard reports the Pac projects are now owned by Amaru Entertainment and the Tupac Estates. Tupac's music is not included in the Death Row Records catalog. Remember, Snoop is trying to put all of the Death Row music that he acquired onto an app and sell us an app per month. How much albums does Snoop really own that we are going to be streaming? I just told y'all, Apple Music has over thousands and thousands of albums to stream. Tidal has thousands and thousands and thousands. Spotify has thousands and thousands of albums to stream. How many albums is this Death Row app going to have? Let's finish the comment. Hold on, give me a second. Let me finish the comment. Let me read that again. Billboard reports the Pac projects are now owned by Amaru Entertainment and the Tupac Estates, while Dre's solo Death Row album is expected to return to him sometime in 2023. So it's reporting that by next year, Dre will have control back over his Chronic album. I'm going to put the second piece of the slide up here. Give me a second. Okay, so what we've learned so far is Snoop Dogg does not own the entire catalog of Death Row albums. It's a select amount of albums that he has control of. Let me put this next slide up here. All right. So it goes on to say what Death Row albums were included in Snoop's deal. According to the outlet, he now has full control of his 1993 Doggy Style album, classic. Has full control and his 1996 project, The Dogfather, as well as number of soundtracks. Remember, he wants to make this like Hulu, Netflix. So he wants to release movies on the app and albums. Okay, so he has control of some soundtracks and some compilations and records by artists like Daz, which is, I guess, the Dog Food album and the other DPG albums, Lady of Rage, and Corrupt. It's also worth noting that Snoop's album include the newly released Back on Death Row album he put out this year, are some of the best-selling releases under the Death Row banner. In 2021, Doggy Style earned 169,000 units in album consumption activity, which now that he has control over it, is getting more sales now. The Dogfather generated 8,000 units, and Back on Death Row has moved over 10,000 units since its release this month. So, if Snoop is going to release an app, if we already seen what Snoop is doing with NFT pricings, if we've already seen what Snoop is doing with the comic book pricings, how much is this app going to cost per month? Hit the comments down below. Are you happy for Snoop? Are you happy? Are you going to get the app? Are you happy Snoop has control of his music, his movies again? Are you happy? Are you engaged to see Snoop put this app out? Are you going to download it? Or are you maybe hit the comments. Let me know where you guys land on this. Let me hit some comments down here. I'm going to go back to Michael's comment. Michael says, YouTube has everything Death Row for free. Michael is correct. And then Big Shug said he could have created an app with just Death Row music only. That's what I think he's about to do, Big Shug. Diamond says Rage. Jason says, I was just chatting with the Art of Dialogue in his IG DM early. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. He put up some interviews up there, boy. He putting some stuff out there. Diamond Onyx says, Dog Pound. Jason says, I met Rage before. She's cool. I love Lady of Rage, man. That's my girl, man. I would love to meet Lady of Rage one day. That'd be an amazing, amazing meet. Jason says, Dog Pound want to do a versus with someone. Swizz and Timberland need to make it happen. I do believe, Jason, that Dog Pound will get a versus. They will. From what I've been seeing with them talking, I can see it coming. All right, Michael has a comment. Michael Mascaro. Michael says, a subscription for albums we already heard is ridiculous, in my opinion. The only way it'll be worth it is if they release songs from their vaults and release new music we haven't heard. So I want to pause there for a second. And I see Jason says, R.I.P. Prince, R.I.P. Prince. I'm going to pause on Michael Mascaro's comments. So I don't have a problem with the subscription for albums we've already heard. Like I said, I'm a big component of purchasing CDs. I love to purchase my CDs and own my CDs. But again, I do have Tidal. And my rotation of Tidal is 80% 90s music. When I get up in the morning and I play, I'm going to work, I'm doing my consumption of music on Tidal, I want to say is about 80% 90s hip hop. Yes, I listen to a lot of the new stuff that comes out, but then I listen to it and I take one listen, 2, 3 listens, and I'm done. A lot of that new stuff is just, I can't deal with it. Sorry. So Michael, I'm not mad at a subscription for stuff I've already heard. I listen to old stuff all the time. My issue is how much albums is he going to have available for the app, and how much is he going to charge for that app? If Snoop Dogg has 20 Death Row albums and he wants to charge $4.99 per month for that, I think that's a fair price. I wouldn't. 20 albums, I can breeze through that in a week, 2 weeks. What am I keeping that app for after a month? Opposed to, again, like I said, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, there is music being released every single day. Every day I wake up and I go on my Tidal, there's new albums out. Every day. So my concern is, how much material is Snoop going to have on the app, and how much is he going to charge us monthly for that app? And like I said, I'm just using what he's done recently with his NFT metaverse. He's charged $150 for the comics. Now the comics have gone up to $1,500. So I'm just using what he has put out there. Thank you for that comment, Michael. Nice, very nice comment. I like that. G Mafia says, I think it's a good idea. Hopefully Bad Boy do the same, because those LPs are classic. The Chronic, Doggy Style, Murder Was the Case, Above the Rim, Dog Food, All Eyes on Me, Dog Father, Machiavelli. And I see Sarah with the super chat. Sarah, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker, Sarah. Appreciate it. So G Mafia, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Snoop trying to create his own app. Again, my only concern is how much is going to be on there. I listen to a lot of music. And if I'm paying a subscription, it's like Netflix. I used to watch a lot of Netflix, but I think I've seen everything on Netflix. So I've canceled Netflix. I'm not going to continue watching Netflix and there's nothing on there. So if Snoop Dogg releases this app with 20 albums, 10, 20 albums, how long am I going to keep paying for this app when I've already heard those 20 albums that he has there? And again, how much is he going to charge for this? Like Sarah said earlier, Kanye already did that with the stem player. So now if you want Kanye's music, you got to go out there and pay $200 to get a stem player just to play Kanye West music. Tidal has 1,000 albums a week. Apple Music has 1,000 albums a week. Why am I paying an extra $200 to buy a stem player to listen to 10 Kanye albums? Let me read some more comments. Thank you guys for the comments. Hit the like button down below if you like these videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Diamond Onyx says, Jason, you are an undercover record executive. Been saying it for these past few years. Shout out to Jason, always in the mix. Jason and Swizz got a group chat, y'all. Yeah, they got a group chat, man. I ain't supposed to tell y'all about that, but Jason got the inside scoop for us. Shout out to Jason. Michael has a comment. Michael said, Jason, I've been saying Dog Pound versus West Side Connection for the longest. Only thing is, Cube not being cool with Mac 10 anymore. I would like to see that. Dog Pound versus West Side Connection. I'm definitely going Dog Pound. I'm sorry. West Side Connection, I like him, but I'm definitely going DPG. All right. G Mafia has a super chat. G Mafia with the $4.99. Thank you very much, G Mafia. BC, is it BC? Let me read it down below. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the super chat, BC. BC, appreciate it. G Mafia has a comment. G Mafia said, "The Row RIP Left Eye, aka Nina, 20 years, April 25th. Rest in peace. Rest in peace." So we have BC. BC, thank you very much for the super chat, BC. We totally appreciate it. The $4.99 and with the super sticker. Wow. Thank you, BC. Appreciate that, man. All right. Jason got a comment. Jason says, Michael, plus Cube don't want to do a versus Scarface. Called him out Scarface called him out a year ago. Yeah, I think Cube is doing a lot, man. So I really don't see Cube being energized to do a versus. I see Iman in the building. Iman, thanks for coming through. Yeah, I don't think all the stuff Cube is doing, I really don't think Cube is ready to do a versus right now. I'm going to read a few more comments, then we're going to jump into the next topic we're going to talk about. We got Sarah with the super chat as well. Sarah with the $10. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Oh man, we totally appreciate it over here. And Sarah has the hippopotamus in the armchair spinning around. Sarah, thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. NYC 187 has a comment. NYC 187, he should make an album with unreleased Death Row music. NYC 187, we're going to go into that in just a few seconds. Let me just read a few more comments from down below. Let me just hit some more comments really quick. Iman says, Dog Pound versus CMW. Sarah says, congratulations to him on owning his albums, but I am over of all the streaming services scene. There are too many, but I can't be mad when a brother is out there making his money. I can totally agree with that. I'm not mad at Snoop gaining all of these albums back, getting Death Row back, getting control of their masters. Now they can control where the music goes, what movies the music go in, what compilations they put out. I'm not mad at that, Sarah. I agree. But again, this is a trend that we are going to see moving forward. We just saw Kanye West do this, where he said, look, I don't want to put my music on these streaming platforms anymore. I'm not getting enough music back. Kanye created a stem player, which is $200. So in order for you going forward to listen to Kanye West music pretty soon, you're going to have to purchase that $200 device. I already have a phone. I already have apps I can listen to. Why am I buying another $200 product just to listen to one artist's music? Okay, and there are about 4 really popular apps: Tidal, Spotify, Google Music, iTunes. Amazon Music is getting up there as well too. Why do we need all of these different? Why do we need artists? Again, I'm not hating. Why do I want to have one artist catalog? Why? Why am I paying $5, $10, $15 for one artist? If you want to put your music on a website and say, hey, come over here to my website and buy my CD, I'll do it. I'll do that. I'll be there. If Snoop Dogg creates a website where he says, don't go to Tidal, don't go to Spotify, don't go to iTunes, come to SnoopDoggieDoggMusic.com and purchase your CDs. I'm 100% into that. It doesn't cost me anything to go to a website and purchase music. I go to Amazon all the time and buy stuff. Amazon have thousands and thousands of things there. If Snoop Dogg creates SnoopDoggMusic.com and says, hey, look, everybody, don't go to Tidal, don't go Spotify, don't go Apple Music. Come to SnoopDoggieDogs.com and purchase your movies, purchase your comic books, not $150. Purchase your music, purchase your albums. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let me get some more comments here. Jason said he got the Chronic now, but not the Tupac albums. Park Estates own them. He's trying to get them from them or do a joint deal. He is not getting, as long as he is not, I don't see Snoop getting the catalog over Tupac Estates. I don't see it. I think that is way too lucrative for the Tupac Estates. I don't think that they will give that up. So Sarah mentioned something earlier about the Kanye app. And we also talked about Snoop making his own app. So recently, Snoop Dogg also mentioned that him and Puffy are, Bad Boy Records and Death Row are going to be doing a collaboration. Yeah, you heard me right. Bad Boy Records and Death Row Records are working on some sort of collaboration. They didn't say what it's going to be, whether it's an album, whether it's a compilation, whether it's a best of, whether it's a movie together, whether it's a verses. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think Snoop Dogg and Puffy is working on right now? You think they're working on an app together, Bad Boy and Snoop? Because if you remember, when Tidal first got released, I don't know if you guys saw the what do they call it again? The presentation when they did the signing for Tidal. There was about 10 different people on stage that were all part of Tidal. J. Cole was on there. Daft Punk was on there. Madonna was on stage. Jay-Z was there. So all of the people that were involved in launching Tidal, when they launched Tidal, they were all on the stage signing the contract for Tidal. And again, when Tidal first got released, everybody thought Tidal was going to get crushed. Apple Music had already taken off. Pandora had a large following. Spotify had a large following. People laughed at Tidal. But now look at how Tidal has grown. So it's Puff Daddy and Snoop Dogg trying to put together an app like Tidal? Think about it. I don't want to see Snoop Doggy Dogg and Death Row only on one app. If Snoop Doggy Dogg owns 10, 15, 20 of Death Row's albums and he wants to charge $15 per month for that, I'm not signing up for that. I'm not. But if Snoop Dogg says, hey, I got Puffy and Bad Boy. We got the Bad Boy. We got the Bad Boy catalog also. Biggie, Craig Mack, Black Rob, Lil Kim, Junior Mafia, the early Locks, 112, total. Ooh, wait. Hold up. If Snoop Dogg and Puffy are working on the app together, Death Row Records, Bad Boy Records, that's a little different. That's a different conversation. $15 a month, No Limit Records, Cash Money. Okay. I'm reaching. I'm asking you guys, what is Bad Boy Records and Death Row Records working on? I need to hear from y'all. What are they working on? What's coming? What they got planned for us? Hit the comments down below. Let me hit some more comments here. I see Sarah in the building. Sarah says, congratulations to him on owning his music, but I'm over all of the streaming services scene. There are too many, but I can't be mad when a brother is out there making his money. I co-sign that, Sarah. Iman says Dog Pound versus CMW. G Mafia has a comment. G Mafia says most of the unreleased Death Row material we already heard. No offense, most of those tracks and underground LPs from 95, 98 ain't worth listening to now, except for Pac. Whoa, G Mafia, whoa. I love unreleased music. I mean, some unreleased music is unfinished. And yeah, some of it probably is not worth listening to, but I would love to see a Bad Boy Death Row collaboration of unreleased music. I would listen to that right away. Nah, G Mafia, no. You ain't gonna do that, G Mafia. I'm buying that. It might be bad, but unreleased Dog Pound, unreleased Lady of Rage, unreleased Snoop. Come on, G Mafia. Come on. I'm buying that, G Mafia. I'll spend $10. Yeah, I'll spend $10. I'm buying that, G Mafia. Thanks for that comment. Jason says, LOL, I don't have a group chat with Swizz. I wish. He just replied to my comments once in a while, but I needed that laugh. LOL, the plug is in the building. The plug is in the building. Thank you for that, Jason. Michael says, how do you think these label apps will affect independent artists? That's a good question, Michael. So I'm going to read that again. Michael Mascaro's comment. Michael says, how do you think these label apps will affect independent artists? So here's the thing. I really don't know how much these artists get when they put their music on streaming services. So that's one piece of the puzzle. But what I will say is, in today's world, it has never been a better time for the artist. There has never been a better time for the artist. Because an artist today have multiple ways to make money. An artist today, if an artist today has an album they want to put out, right? Listen, if an artist today has an album that they want to put out, they could put it out on Spotify and get paid. They could put it out on iTunes and get paid. They could put it on Tidal and get paid. They could put it on YouTube and get paid. So that's minimum 4. Not to mention they could put it on their own website and sell it just. But there are 4 major ways for an artist to put out music now and get paid. Not to mention that they don't have to go to a record label anymore. You don't gotta. If you don't want to, you don't have to go to a record label anymore, Michael. You can wake up tomorrow morning, release your album. You don't need a major to push. You could go make your own video. People got iPhones out here making their own videos, putting videos out. You could put out a short with your music. People are even generating money off of Instagram. So it has never been easier for an artist to put out music and get paid for it. Okay, so these apps, I don't think it's going to hurt these independent artists. Independent artists have way too much leverage today. Like, you see some of these guys signing these deals and then they, you don't got to do that no more if you don't want to. You could get up, write your music, grind, go out in the streets, shoot your video, put your video up. Grow your audience. Grow your audience on Spotify. Grow your audience on YouTube. Grow your audience. Tidal pays, iTunes pays, Spotify pays, YouTube pays. So I really don't think that these apps are going to affect artists. It's not affecting artists now. Look around these artists out here now. Look around all these new artists out here. I don't know if they're all signing deals or not. Everybody looks rich. They probably aren't, but I don't think these apps are going to hurt new artists at all. Thank you for that comment, Michael. That's a nice comment. Michael has another comment. Michael said, I don't know how a Bad Boy versus Death Row would go. It seems like Dre ignores all his Death Row era music, and who would perform for Pac when Big live on stage. So this is what I think, Michael. I think that there is a crowd out here for nostalgic music. Just take a look at Verzuz alone. Look at the Verzuz platform. Look how much the Verzuz platform has grown just over 2 years. And all they've done, all Verzuz has done, is have legacy acts. There's been no one on Verzuz from 2005 on. None. Everything is from 2005 or before, all of the artists. So there is a space in today's music for legacy acts. If Prodigy was still here, Mobb Deep would have did a Verzuz already, and it would have tore the place up. If DMX was still here, DMX would be touring right now, making mad money. There is a space today for these I call them legacy acts. And if you put a Death Row Records versus the Bad Boy, look, we already had the Death Row versus Bad Boy beef back in the days. You go on YouTube right now, Art of Dialogue, Say Cheese, Vlad, No Jumper, all they ever talk about, all those interviews you're seeing now is interviews about Death Row Records and Bad Boy Records. Go on the internet right now. Every week, Vlad, Say Cheese, Art of Dialogue, No Jump. Every week they have an interview with somebody talking about those stories from back there. And those stories are doing numbers on YouTube. So I think there is still a big demand for a Bad Boy versus Death Row. If it's planned right, I think it'll be very, very popular. Jason got a comment. Jason said a Bad Boy versus Death Row versus that'll lead into other future business endeavors. I agree. I think by Snoop Dogg and Puff Daddy doing this Death Row Bad Boy thing, I think this is going to be very big. Whatever they're planning, I think it's going to be huge. And I'm definitely intrigued to see what it is. I hope it's on its music. You know, I don't want it to be an NFT or something where I can't. I would like it to be music. I would like it to be an album. I would like it to be a greatest of. I would like it to be unreleased Death Row Bad Boy music. I would like it to be a Verzuz. I would like it to be a concert. You know, look at Wu-Tang and Nas just announced a concert, and that's going to be crazy. Wu-Tang and Nas. I can't wait for whatever Snoop Dogg announces with this Death Row thing. I'm going to jump to the button. I see Kyron Kirby is here. Kyron Kirby, thank you for joining the stream. Kyron Kirby says, no one will have an unreleased catalog like Prince. Woo! Yeah, man. Prince is hard to top. Prince has a lot of stuff in the vault. Again, shout out, rest in peace to Prince. Prince has a lot of stuff in the vault from what people are saying. Again, up on the screen, I keep telling y'all, from what Snoop Dogg has showed me, I think that this Death Row app is going to be minimum $15. On the screen right now, you will see, we talked about this some weeks ago. This is the Snoop Doggy Dogg Super Cuz comic book line. I believe he has 7 books in all. And this is one of the comic books that's a digital NFT. Okay, it's a NFT, it's a digital comic book. And this is the price that it was sold for, $1,500. Let me hit some more comments. G Mafia says, Junior Mafia and Kim wasn't on Bad Boy. There was on Undies labels, and Lance, aka Un, said he's not going for it. So that might be correct. That might be correct. But however, when people talk about G Mafia, not G Mafia, Junior Mafia, G Mafia. When people talk about Junior Mafia and Lil Kim, I think their names are still synonymous with Bad Boy. I think if Bad Boy does anything, look back at the Bad Boy tour they did some years back. If Bad Boy does anything, they have to include Lil Kim. When you talk about Bad Boy, Lil Kim name comes up. And I know Lil Kim, like you said, she left and she did her Queen Bee Entertainment on her second album. I understand. But if you do anything Bad Boy, Lil Kim has to be involved. Junior Mafia has to be involved. Lil C's has to be involved. And I understand G Mafia. That's a great point. They were signed under somebody else, but Lil Kim's name is still synonymous with Bad Boy Records. So if Puff does anything Bad Boy related and he doesn't include Lil Kim, that's a bad look. Sarah has a comment. Sarah says, so what's going to be left on Amazon Music? I pay $7.99 a month to listen to tunes and get inspired to write my own bars. Sarah got bars. Sarah got bars to write my own bars. Segregating music on too many different platforms is not a good idea. And again, I agree with that. I think that the amount of apps that we already have, I already think it's too much. Okay? I already think we have too many apps. But I think that the payments on some of these apps is why we're seeing so much. Because as far as what I've heard Tidal has the highest payouts when it comes to artists getting paid. I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I've heard, Tidal gives a really good payout. I've heard that iTunes, not that good. I've heard Spotify is okay. I haven't heard much about Amazon, how much you get paid out for Amazon. And YouTube, again, YouTube is not that great. But if you watch YouTube in the last 2 years, if you've been watching YouTube in the last 2 years, about 5 years ago or so, whenever you went on YouTube to watch videos, you normally would see a video under the Vivo imprint. The Vivo used to be like the #1 source for videos of any artist on YouTube. Now, all of these artists have their own channel. Nas has his own channel, and he has the Mass Appeal channel. So whenever Nas puts out he has a new video out too. Whenever Nas puts out new music and new videos, it goes right under Nas's YouTube channel and under the Mass Appeal. Redman has his own channel. Method Man has his own channel. I've seen there's a lot of artists right now on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel. So the money is going directly to them. It's not going to Vivo or a third party or whoever the case is. These artists have created their own YouTube channels, and you can find their music exclusively on their YouTube channels now. So there's a lot of these apps out there. I really think, Sarah, there are really too much. Like I said, I do have Tidal. I would love to go back to physical albums, but yeah, Tidal got me sucked in. Mike is here. Mike, thank you for the comment. Mike says $14.99 for some old music of 30 years ago. Come on, Snoop. Should be $5.99. You tripping. Snoop Dogg has showed us. Snoop Dogg has showed us that he is ready to make big moves. And I don't think Snoop Dogg is catering towards you and me. Listen to what I'm saying. When Snoop Doggy Dogg says he wants to enter the Death Row Records into the metaverse, when he says he wants to put them into the NFT market, I was very skeptical of that, because if you're following stuff that's on NFT stuff are very expensive. Okay, all of the stuff that's coming on, any person you see dropping stuff on NFTs, you're bidding for it. Sometimes the bids are low, sometimes the bids are high. Look at some of those pictures that people are purchasing off of NFTs. NFTs are very expensive. When Snoop Dogg first dropped this comic book right here, Supercuz, the comic book was priced at $150 when we first checked this out. I think it was like $250 also. I think it was $250. So now you look at the book, it's selling for $1,500. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something else. Let me just show you something else really quick. Okay, so I didn't put it up. Oh wait. No, let me see. I think I put it on the other side. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Let me get the other one. Hold on. That's the Immortal Hulk. I'm going to show you guys something really quick. Give me a second. What do we do with it? There we go. Got it. All right. So this is a digital comic book, right? And with digital comic books, you don't get a physical copy. It's digital. You got a Kindle, you got a laptop, you got your phone, you got your tablet. You can download the digital comic book onto your device and you can read it. You know, some digital books also have voice laws. You can listen to it. But most digital comic books, you download it to your device and you get to use it. Okay. Right now, the Hulk is very, very popular in the comic book space right now. And, you know, Marvel is doing their thing right now. Marvel is kicking butt right now. So this is Hulk versus Thor: Banner of War Alpha. So this is a new book that's coming out. In May. And you look at the price of this digital comic book. $4.99. $4.99, right? I collect comic books. I've had comic books from 1992 maybe. I still have books that I bought in 1992. Guess how much comic books used to cost back in 1992? Physical comic books back in 1992 cost the same price as they cost today. Yes, there are some that are $8, you know, big better prints. Some that are less, $2.99, $3.99. But the comic book space have not changed really over the years. You can still buy books at a reasonable price. Why is Snoop Dogg selling a comic book for $150, $250, $1,500? Listen, y'all. Snoop Dogg has already showed me what he's going to do when he launches this app. So, only thing I can think about right now is really how much the app is going to cost. So, I need y'all to hit the comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel about this. As always, y'all know I'm a big Snoop fan. Snoop's my man. Like Sarah says, she's very happy that a man is making his money. I agree with that too. Make your money, Snoop. But I don't think that Snoop Dogg is catering for you and I. I don't think Snoop Dogg is putting these things out for the regular customer. I don't think people like you and I that purchase stuff at reasonable prices, I don't think Snoop is catering for us. Okay, and I'm going to put up my final slide here before we get up out of here. So, again, Death Row's catalog is not the entire catalog that's on there. selective Death Row albums. Snoop Dogg has announced that he is going to be releasing a Death Row Records app where he wants to put movies, music, soundtracks on the app exclusively. So we have to wait and see when the app gets released, how much the app is going to cost. I'm guessing $14.99, nothing less, nothing less. Right now, Snoop Dogg has already announced that him and Puff Daddy are working on something, Bad Boy, Death Row Records kind of collaboration. Again, we don't know what it is. You guys hit the comments. Let me know what you guys guess, what you guys think this is going to be. I think it's going to be a Verzuz. I think they're going to do a Verzuz together, and I think they're going to release some sort of album together. I don't know if it's going to be a best of or like a unreleased songs album, but I do believe it's either going to be an album or they're going to do a Verzuz together. That's my guess with that. Hit the comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel. Don't forget, tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. We got another Freestyle Friday dropping tomorrow. We got some more new album releases coming up, reviews coming up next week as well. So over the weekend, look out for the album reviews coming. Don't forget, y'all, hit that like button if you're watching these videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget, hit the subscribe down below. And as always, it's your boy Onslaught Tree. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for all the subs, super chat. BC, make sure it's BC and Sarah. Let me go back up. You make sure I show some love. Sarah, thank you for the $10. BC, thank you for the $4.99. We appreciate it. Don't forget, if you ever want to support 16 Bars, hit up our PayPal 16barshow@gmail.com. I'm going to see you next Thursday.